All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am so sorry I am so late. My family just had to go out to to lunch after after church today, and I just got back. I had to fiddle with a bunch of stuff. I forgot to remove a background to the scoreboard. I'm gonna update this. We did just get a touchdown from the Packers, so it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be 14. See, 14-17, just like that. I think the Steelers used a timeout, so I'm going to update that as well. Also, I thought this was an away game, so I have this set up as an away game. So we're just gonna pretend then that I didn't screw everything up. Okay, so I gotta fix the camera. I'm going to close the door, and then I got to get everything set up over here. Okay. Maybe they missed. I don't know. So this is actually supposed to be 13, it seems. And I think I'm going to set up the game on here. I have it over there right now, just to be safe. Content. Nope. Where's my lives? Get up to here, see how we're doing. All right. We look like we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. Close that so that we don't have too many issues. Close that door. All right. So then I'm going to try my best at fixing the camera's placement. I think that, yeah, that's much better. And then I'm just gonna get my water. I usually take this gallon of jug with me to work during the day, so that way I don't have to stop and fill up my water. But instead I brought it up here so that way I can worry about it while I'm doing stuff like this. Okay, so we're gonna throw that there, and then pull up to TV. Alright, looks like the game's coming back. I need to sign in to this so I can actually hear what's going on in the game. We're gonna plug these headphones in like so. I want to make sure that that microphone stays where it's at and does not switch. Oh, no, I don't want that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was stupid of me. Alright. Tube.tv. Here we go. Oh, but I can't see the chat. Guess we're gonna have to make this full screen for now. All right, Green Bay is back to kick it off, and the kick is up, and it is going to be a... Oh, it was dropped by the return man, and he's going to make it to the 15-yard line. That was an awful attempted return. Okay. Where are we at? Volume. Then we gotta switch this over to this. Well, I'm not sure why. Okay. Najee gets the handoff, runs it up the field. He gets about 1 yard on the run. Not sure why I'm not getting any volume. coming out of my headphones. Have them in the headphone slot. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, Kenny Pickett in the pocket. Or in the... Okay, I gotta get this. Okay, Kenny Pickett takes the snap. He throws it. It's a screen pass. It's dropped by Warren. It is ruled incomplete. Okay, that's good. That's good. That is good. That was rough, man. Alright. Yeah, that was rough. Ooh. Okay, so there's a chance that was a lateral, and if it was, that means it's Green Bay's football. Green Bay is challenging the rule on the field. Okay, so, what have I got? What have I got that needs to be gotten? Okay, so they did miss a field goal. Either that or they went for two, and they missed it. All right. So it is add time. All right. See my microphone. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's put the microphone right there. We should be good. All right. Wonderful. And how am I going to do this? What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to pull up you just so I can search things if I need to. All right. We are doing this. It's ad time. It's ad time. I'm going to give myself a mint iceberg. Iceberg. All right. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit more. So I'm not being overrun by stimuli. Why is there a lock with it says 15 minutes? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so the refs say that is the score rolling on the field stands. It was an incomplete pass, meaning that the Packers use a timeout. All right. So the football is still in the possession of the Steelers. All right, Kenny Pickett is in the backfield. No one lined up beside him. He takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure. He's on the run. He throws. It's caught. Oh, it is not caught. It is an incomplete pass to number 83. That is Connor Hayward. That brings up 4th and 9. So that was rough, and we're gonna have Presley Harvin, I think, out to punt it away. Now we are first punt of the day. Presley Harvin. Okay. So I'm going to, let's see, switch account. All right. All right, YouTube. All right. So I'm going to have the pack cast over here. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not going to have pack cast over here in the corner. It is pausing like crazy. Yeah. No, I don't have the bandwidth to do that. I do not have the bandwidth to do that. Okay. So Jordan Love takes the snap. He throws it. It's a deep throw down the sideline. It is incomplete. Romeo Dobbs is intended receiver. That was a deep ball. And Joey Porter Jr. was able to slow him down just enough without occurring any penalties to keep him from getting that ball. And if he would have gotten that ball, there's a good chance he would have scored. All right. Jordan Love under center. Sends a man in motion. With one man in the backfield. It's a handoff. He gets to the 50. He's down at the 48-yard line for a gain of about 6. It was Landon something, and then Alex Highsmith that brought him down. Love takes the snap, throws it. It is dropped. That is number 33, Jones. It is now 4th and 4 for the Packers. They are going to be punting it away. I am just reciting everything these guys are saying. I need to bring it down even more. Just enough so that way I can actually hear when there's a penalty. But not so much that I'm just constantly plagiarizing what these guys say. All right, so there's 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the half. I'm glad I made it before halftime. We still have the 2-minute warning coming up, and each team has 2 timeouts. So I think it's and the punt is away. The punt sails. It was signaled fair catch by Calvin Austin III at the 8-yard line. So that was a fairly good punt. I'm certain that. Well, I don't want to say I'm certain. We could see another score from the Steelers during this drive, though I do expect us to just chew clock for a little bit because, we don't really need to worry about handing the ball over before halftime. So I would expect a lot of running, just some clock chewing. If we go for any really deep balls, I'd be surprised. All right, Kenny Pickett lined up in shotgun with a back to his right. Takes the handoff, drops back, throws. It is caught. That is Deontay Johnson. Goes out of bounds at the 25 or 26-yard line. That is a first down and more. It's a 17-yard pickup. Holy crap. So I was watching the game while me and my family were out eating, and let's recap what happened in the first quarter or so, real quick. While they do this, Kenny Pickett, shotgun with a back lined up to his left. He takes a snap, drops back, throws it. It is caught, and it's a first down. That is George Pickens, the man who once freed from Pittsburgh, has now made himself another first down. Now, okay, so on the very first drive of the game, the Steelers got the ball after the kickoff and drove it in for a touchdown, followed right up by a Packers touchdown, followed again by a Steelers touchdown, then by a Packers punt, a Steelers punt, and a Packers touchdown. Or maybe it was a Steelers field goal, then a Packers touchdown. So we are currently sitting at 17-13, and the Steelers have honestly looked fairly good this first quarter. Now, that could be because the Green Bay defense is not great, but, I mean, to be fair, we just look cohesive. The run game is coming together nicely. Deontay Johnson and George Pickens have been, making catches. Connor Hayward had a really good play early on in this game. I think it was the first throw of the game. He leapt over a defender to get the first down. I think like this game is showing what we can be as a team, and even if it's against like a not as great team in the Packers, I think this is showing good things for the future. It hasn't been a slugfest. It's been decently clean football. Now, of course, we've had some flags, but usually you'll have flags by this point in the game. But they haven't been, like, egregiously bad from what I've seen. At least not so bad that, you know, it makes our offense look terrible. Oh, I forgot that I have that ad thing. What I need to do is I need to take the ad thing that's up in this right here, this ad thing, and instead of it being 2 assets in the streaming software, I need to take it out, turn it into 1 asset, and then put it in, so that way it's much easier for me to turn it on and off, and I'm not forgetting it as often. Because I'm constantly forgetting it. Speaking of forgetting things, I want to say Happy Veterans Day to everybody who served, who might be watching. To those of you who might be serving or planning on serving when you get a little bit older, thank you guys so much for what you do for this country. It means the world, literally, to all of us here living in the United States. So we thank you for your service. All right, we are back from ads. Well, we're back from ads, and they're playing an ad for Modelo's. All right. Let's see what the Steelers can do on this drive. It's the Goodyear Blimp. All right. Kenny Pickett in shotgun with the back line to his left. Takes the snap, drops back. Pressure, throws it. It is caught. That is Najee Harris. He gets it up past the 40 to about the 44, or 43, sorry. That's going to be a gain of about 6, it looks like. They're going in. All right. So we're under 2 minutes to go. Kenny Pickett, hands off. Najee Harris again, up the middle. He gets about 2, maybe 3 yards, just shy of the line to gain. And there are whistles. Is that a timeout? All right, a timeout has been taken. Who is the timeout for? Pittsburgh. Timeout, Pittsburgh. So let's grab that. All right. So this game so far has been fairly good. Like, I'm honestly surprised by not only the playmaking, but also the play calling. So maybe Matt Canada's not awful. I mean, he's not good. I'm not backing down from that. But, I mean, Kenny Pickett is looking better. He's looking comfortable. He's making those plays that need to be made. The receivers are catching the balls. I want to see. I got to look up the statistic here once halftime hits. What Kenny Pickett's current completion rating is. Because that's going to say a lot about how this game is going. All right, Kenny Pickett in the shotgun with the back lined up to his right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws, that is caught. That's George. No, it is not. And it's also not George Pickens. That was an incomplete pass. Intended receiver Deontay Johnson. That was stripped out of his hands. Let's look at this. Yeah. That could be called as holding, but it was straight. Yeah, it was caught by Johnson, but he could not hold on to it, and it bobbled right out of his hands. That could be defensive pass interference if the refs wanted to, and that was 4th down. We're punting it away, and the punt soars to the 15-yard line. The 15. Man, I mean, I've heard people like not liking our punter, Presley Harvin III, but no, I understand. That punt made it to the 15-yard line, and not more than that. Like, we need somebody that can get it to the goal line to put us in good field position. Are you serious? Did the camera do that stupid thing again? It did, didn't it? Oh my word. And the tripod is now going to fall over. And by tripod, I mean cotton candy bucket. I don't understand what keeps happening and why it keeps doing this. All right. All right. Jordan Love in shotgun with the back line up to his right. Sends a man in motion. Throws it. It is caught. And he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards. All right. And that was Joey Porter Jr. with the tackle for loss. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Joey Porter Jr., the second round rookie for the Steelers, son of Steelers great Joey Porter. All right, Jordan Love hands off to the running back. He storms up the middle. He's finally brought down. It looks like a gain of like 10 or 11. That was insane. Let's see, where are we going to be down at? His third down. There's 26 seconds left. It's 3rd and 6. So Green Bay will receive the second half kickoff. So they don't seem very they don't seem to be hurrying very much to get this ball off. The overall clock will expire before the play clock does. And we are in halftime, ladies and gentlemen. I completely forgot to change that. Change that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to halftime. Sponsored by me. I don't have a sponsor for anything. It is still 17-13 Steelers over Green Bay. Let us now... Let's see. All right. Let us now go into our halftime show. That's not what I wanted. That is, in fact, not what I wanted. I want you to do this. All right. Let's see. NFL. We're going to go to the NFL, and we're going to pull it up on Google. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over our scores throughout the rest of the league currently. So, as we've been watching the Steelers game, the Pittsburgh Steelers are currently up 17-13 at halftime. On Thursday night, the Panthers lost to the Bears 16-13. This morning, the Colts beat the Patriots 10-6. Oh, that sucks, man. That's awful. An AFC North matchup. The Browns currently have the ball with 1:12 remaining in the second quarter, but they are currently trailing the Baltimore Ravens 6-17. The 49ers, with 3 seconds remaining in the half, are beating the Jaguars 10-3. So both teams very low scoring for this first half. Well, let's see if they can get this turned around eventually. The Saints trailing to the Vikings with 16 seconds to go in the quarter, 3-24. It is Vikings ball. Holy crap! The Vikings and Joshua Dobbs are kicking the crap out of the Saints. Now are two games that are already in halftime. Aside from the Steelers game, we have the Texans outplaying the Cincinnati Bengals 10-7. That is something that you love to see as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and as somebody who started C.J. Stroud as their starting quarterback in fantasy. Then, if you look over, we have the Titans-Buccaneers. Titans are currently losing to the Buccaneers 3-7. Some of these games are quite low scoring. I mean, the highest scoring games that we have are the Packers-Steelers, and which is by nature of it, the Vikings-Saints. Because the Vikings-Saints have a total of 27. Yo! Hold on! Okay, come. No, we got a Crossy raid! Let's go! And now there's a chicken in the house! Let's go! Mom, look at this! Dude, okay. Everybody, this is my mom, and the chicken is, I guess, Bob. That over there is Ben. Dude, let's go! Oh, this is amazing.
What's happening?
Holy crap. So there's this big YouTuber who does streams like this. His name is Tom Grossi, and he's streaming the Packers-Steelers game as well. And at halftime, he does, like, raids other streamers, and he sends some of his viewers to them. And he shows me, this is, holy crap. This is the most viewers I think I've had in any stream ever, and I've streamed, like, different things throughout the past.
It's Bob.
It's not Bob, it's Ben. He's in this room, he's Ben. Hang on, gotta get him on the screen. Gotta get him, put him over here.
Well, since there's so
Holy
many of them,
crap.
there's a debate.
There are so many. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay.
This is
What's
Bob.
his name? Bob or Ben?
Bob.
Oh, that's right. Urinating Tree is also part of the thing. I didn't see that though. I wasn't watching the Tom Grossi stream because my internet won't let me do that at the same time.
The chicken says Bob. Who's on
We
Team
should
Bob?
show up and party. Okay. Okay.
All right, have fun.
That's gonna be loud. Okay, we got a lot of Bobs. We got a Ben, Ethan Hunter. Thank you. A lot more Bobs. Holy crap! Okay. So for some reason, I got a free preview of the game on YouTube TV. I need to fix that while we're on halftime. Oh, this is. Oh, I have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch back through the Grossi stream. Tom, holy crap! Thank you so much. This is insane. I've actually got people to talk to now. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Okay, YouTube.tv. I think you guys actually missed so every halftime I do a recap of all of the games that are currently going on. I thought you left the room. Oh, you're just putting them there. Okay, that's gonna be loud in the microphone. So I already did the recap. Would you guys like me to go back through? I'll just set them there for now. Would you guys like me to go back through the games and do my halftime recap, like I normally do, while you guys are here? Because I know a bunch of you are probably gonna go back to Tom's stream, but if any of you guys who want to stick around, I'd be more than happy. But I completely understand going back to Tom Grossi's radio. If I wasn't streaming today, that's where I'd be right now. He has some of the best streams on YouTube, and I'm not just talking football streams. I'm talking in general. Whiskey Neat, let's go. Whiskey Neat, let's go. Oh, sweet, you're staying here. Nice. Minion Ben Chicken Bob. There you go. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Quincy the Rontino. The Rontino. I hope that's how I pronounce it. Okay, do the recap. Okay. Let's do this. All right. So Thursday night's game, I'm sure you all watched it on Tom's channel. We had the Panthers taking on the Carolina Panthers, mind you, taking on the Chicago Bears and losing. So the Panthers are now sitting at 1 win on the season, which is better than nothing. And then this morning, the Colts and the Patriots played an absolutely abysmal game in Germany. I'm so sorry, German fans. That game had to have sucked. 10-6. Urinating Tree is better than Perna, who's better than Grossi for me. I haven't watched too much from Urinating Tree, honestly. I really like Grossi, and I love, like, Perna is funny as crap. But like, I love Grossi. I love his streams. I love his skits and stuff. I binge watched through Coach. That was incredible. I wish Perna would do something like Coach, honestly. But he's got his own style of thing. But, you know, they're both awesome. They're both really knowledgeable. I wish I had even half the knowledge that they had about football. All right. Oh, dude, I do what makes me happy. Though right now what makes me happy is, you know, making money. So I'm actually starting a new job out like an hour from where I live just so I can pay bills. The hope is one day that doing stuff like this will pay for everything, but, you know, you cannot rely on that until it becomes a thing, and maybe it won't become a thing. But even if it doesn't, I'm going to keep doing this because I love it. All right. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. I have to get back onto YouTube TV because for some reason it decided not to let me do anything. Why are we sending pro teams over to Europe? The games aren't good. That's what I'm saying. Like, send a good matchup over to Europe. Like, for crying out loud, why are you sending, like, the Panthers and the Colts and the Patriots over to Europe? Like, that game could have been flexed out, and they could have They could have sent this game over to Europe. This game has been pretty good, actually. Gotta turn that down. Okay, so back to the recap real quick. I don't have donations on currently. Thank you, Nuke Reigns, for the offer, but I don't know if I have that ability. I don't know if I just need to like unlock it or if I need to figure it out. At the moment, though, donations, I don't have them. Ask a UK team. That would be, honestly, I would love to see a couple of UK teams play football on an NFL network, just so to like show. They watch soccer, they're used to low scores. That's true. That's actually pretty true. Who do you think will win this game? Oh, Steelers. 100%. Mostly because I'm a Steelers fan and so I'm biased, but honestly, I love it. Why am I just getting for some reason I am just getting these weird like 10-minute like what do you call it? The previews of the game. So let's see. Steelers versus, good lord, I cannot remember, Packers. Maybe I have a Sunday Ticket on YouTube. No, I don't. What is going on? I don't understand this. Let me try. I might have to put it on the TV. Go Pack Go. Everybody, you can do their own. You have 60 subs now. Holy crap, we went from 9 to 60. You guys are awesome. Oh my word. Chargers Lions would be a good Europe game too. That really depends though, because like the Chargers they've been decent this season, but like they haven't been as good as they were last season. And like the Lions were, I mean, they're good. They're the best NFC North team, but they got destroyed by the Ravens. Current streaming sessions allowed for the package has been reached. What happened to my monitor? Okay, so we're putting the game on over on the television, so I'm going to be looking this way when I get to start calling things. So let's get to where we're caught up with live. I hope I didn't miss the kickoff or anything. This is adorable. This is. All right, so they're on an ad break currently. Okay, I forget what I was... Oh, right, I was doing my recap. Okay, I'm so sorry, I keep getting distracted. All right, so the Browns with 20... There's still 22 seconds left in that quarter. Good lord. Okay, Browns versus Ravens with 22 seconds left in the first half. The Browns are trailing the Ravens 9-17. 49ers versus Jaguars at halftime. The 49ers are up 13 to the Jaguars 3. We hop over to the Saints-Vikings game. The Vikings are currently destroying the Saints 24-3. This game, it's not even close. I don't even think the Saints can make a comeback at this point. But hey, crazier things have happened, especially to any team that's got Matt Ryan on them. So, next up, we got the Texans versus the Bengals. Texans are currently up 10-7 at halftime, which is... Grassy Raid broke my YouTube. What do you mean it broke my YouTube? I have to go... I might have to attend to this real quick. What is that? What do you mean Grassy Raid has broken my YouTube? I got a bunch of new subscribers. Let's see. View your channel. 67 subscribers, dude. That's you guys. You guys are awesome. Like I love you guys so much. You guys were awesome. Okay. Hi, Mom. Just creeping in the background. How long have you been standing there?
Only a minute.
Okay. All right. Let's see where we're at now. It looks like we might be coming back from halftime here soon. So let's get into this real quick. The final game that I would talk about has just gone into the third quarter. It's the Titans-Buccaneers game. Titans are currently trailing the Buccaneers 3-7. It was a little jokey joke. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like my channel had literally like crashed or something, or like YouTube had banned it for some reason, and I was kind of worried there. Oh no, you guys more broke me than you did my YouTube channel, which you guys are awesome. This has been amazing. I'm staying for the rest of the game. You seem like a cool dude. Well, thank you, Ben Caffrey. I like to think of myself as a cool person. That's for you guys to decide, though. I'm gonna have another mint real quick. I like to snack on these Icebreakers duos, the strawberry flavor specifically. Literally, like when I was like 15, 16 years old, like I would only get these at the gas station, and like I had a stack from the floor to like this high, like just nothing but these canisters. There had to be like 200 of them there. I was not, it was not healthy for me at all. It looks like we're about to come back. Hey FMC Clips, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, and everybody who's currently watching, thank you guys for sticking around. We are about to kick off once again. I'm gonna move this onto this screen since I'm not using it anymore. All right, here we go. The water. And Chris Boswell is placing the ball down now on the 35-yard. I didn't realize they kicked off from the 35-yard line. Did that change from last season, or have they always kicked off from the 35-yard line? Because I feel like that's kind of like close. And the kick is away. It is now going to be Packers ball to start the second half. Need some serious ice. That I am. All right. It is now quarter 3. I do want to apologize for anybody coming in here from Grossi's stream. I am not the greatest when it comes to like commentating. I'm brand new at this, so you're definitely going to see a massive difference when it comes to my commentating versus his. So I just want to warn you guys then. You ever have the Altoids? I've actually never had an Altoids before. The one time I opened up an Altoids tin, it was full of like sewing needles and thread and stuff. All right, Jordan Love is lined up in shotgun with a back to his right. He sends a man in motion. He takes the snap. It's a handoff, and he runs up the middle, and he gets, I think it looks like 4. He gets about 4 yards. And I'll bring up second down. What are your thoughts on the AFC so far this year? So far, I think the AFC is probably the weaker of the two divisions, just based on, I want to say the way the teams that are playing. I mean, obviously you have the Chiefs, who are the Chiefs. They're going to be at the top of the division, their division and of the entire conference this season. But I mean, you got the entire AFC North, which is just a bloodbath, in the shape of a division. That's going to be another handoff. It's going to be like a gain of maybe 2. And it looked like he almost fumbled. That's going to be third down. Yeah, other than that, like, Jacksonville's looking good. The AFC East is looking decent. I mean, you've got the Buffalo Bills, who are, having some troubles. The Miami Dolphins are looking okay, but they've yet to beat a team with a winning record. The Jets, I feel really bad for the Jets because of everything that's happening. And then the Patriots, who are like sucking on. Watching them play football is like sucking on a dry noodle. It's very, very unpleasant. Lions fan here because Tree sent me on the raid. Welcome. Oh, so that was a throw down the middle. That was tipped and incomplete. That would bring out 4th and 6. But there was a flag on the play. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There was a flag on the play. Oh, Raiders fan here. Well, as much as I don't like the Raiders, welcome to the stream. If you can stand being around a Steelers fan, I think I can stand talking to a Raiders fan. Let's see what this flag is real quick. And this one, maybe I missed it. So this is, the offsetting penalties. Okay, so there were multiple flags. Neither of them do anything. Holy crap. Oh, okay. So that's going to be third. Oh, well, it brings it back to 3rd and 6, meaning that the Packers have another shot. Go Lions. Well, hey, as long as it means that the Packers don't win the NFC North, I'm okay with the Lions winning. Like, I'm okay. I like the Packers. The Lions. Don't get me wrong. I also like the Vikings. I don't like the Packers. Ever since that Super Bowl, I've never liked the Packers. All right, Jordan Love back to throw. Throws it. It is incomplete down the middle. Intended target was number 87. I'm not sure what his name is. And they didn't show the back of the uniform for very long. But, so that's going to bring out 4th down and 6, meaning that as long as there were no flags on that play, the Packers are going to probably punt it away. No, it looks like they're going to go for it. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 6. Why? I mean, they just had 4 consecutive, Okay, I mean, if whatever. All right, Jordan Love takes the snap, throws it. It is caught over the line to gain. That's gonna be a first down Packers. That makes sense as to why they went for it then. I support the Lions if I wasn't silver and black. Makes sense. Makes sense. I would probably never support the Lions the same way that I support the Steelers. I honestly don't know what team I would support if I wasn't a Steelers fan. Because I've been a Steelers fan since I was a kid. Maybe I might. Oh, if my dad wasn't a Steelers fan, I might have ended up being a Saints fan because my cousins won. All right, Jordan Love hands it off to the running back. Gets about 3 before he is brought down, maybe 2. Playback error. What is happening? I don't understand. Oh, wait a second. I'm in the wrong account. That's why. I keep forgetting that I have to be in a different account. The Western PA guy, some streamers are nowhere near their team. He is somewhere near Buffalo and is a big Broncos fan. I am Northeast Ohio, so I am pretty close to Pittsburgh. I'm about 2 hours away. I'm a little bit closer than that to Cleveland, but I've been a lifelong Steelers fan. Another run up the middle. It's going to be a gain of what looks like 4 or 5. So it's going to be third down and a couple. It looks like. If I wasn't a Steelers fan, I mean, based on geography, I'd probably be a Browns fan. That's scary to think about. I might also be a Saints fan because my cousins won. Or I might be a Bengals fan. Because even as it is now, I don't hate the Bengals as much as I hate the Browns and the Ravens. The Lions are a trendy team to like right now because they're lovable losers and such has been gone long enough for people to forget how dirty he played for us. That does make sense, yeah. All right. Pressure. He throws. It is caught. It is a first down and more on. He's tripped up down to the 12-yard line. That's number 33 for the Packers. They are within the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. They are inside the red zone. Team Raiders since 88. Sometimes wish I wasn't. I feel that. I've been a Steelers fan since I was born in 2001. And like at this point in my life, I've lived through the best of Steelers football with the Big Ben era. Now we're in a rebuilding phase. And it's not pretty. But, you got to stick around. Is that a Greek flag in the background? That is. I am actually a quarter Greek or more. I have never taken a DNA test. It's a run up the middle, and he's going to get about 1. Yeah, I got the Greek flag back there, American flag, and then the Ohio flag. So I just got as much of my nationality as I can on my walls because I think it makes nice for a nice decoration. Plus, like in the background of videos, it just adds to things. I think it's also just a way of showing my national pride. I was born in America, though. My grandfather is Greek. Is Pickett so that's the question. I don't know if Pickett is the answer for, like, as a franchise QB yet. He has shown sparks. And, all right, and that's going to be a toss-off, and brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. That's number 33. I think Pickett is... He could be the answer. He definitely could be. I've seen flashes of greatness from him, but he is. If I had to compare him to a previous Steelers quarterback, I'd have to say he's much more of a Terry Bradshaw than a Big Ben. You see, Terry Bradshaw was good, but he wasn't amazing. He had really good weapons when he was playing, and he could get the ball to them, and that's about what Kenny Pickett does. But he's not the playmaker that can turn anybody into a weapon like Big Ben was. All right, Jordan Love takes a snap. He throws it into the end zone, and it is just out of bounds. No one even attempted to go for that one. Not even close to anybody. So if the question is the next Big Ben, then the answer is Pickett is not the next Big Ben. But if the answer is the next franchise QB, I think that as long as Pickett can continue to show what makes him a good quarterback, then we would probably see him rise the ranks of quarterbacks in at least the AFC. And if we get really good weapons around him, like if we can, in my opinion, fire Matt Canada and bring in a more offensively competent offensive coordinator to write up plays and stuff, I think like George Pickens and Deontay Johnson and all of them could possibly. By the way, the Green Bay Packers just kicked a field goal, so that drops our lead from 17-3. It is now a 1-point game. Is Canada and Tomlin going to survive this season? Tomlin, I think, is. Canada, unfortunately, I also think is going to survive this season, solely because the Steelers just don't seem to know how to move on from people. Like, I feel like with this game especially, Canada is going to probably end up staying. And if we start to perform good, anything that's good happens is going to be put on Canada and said Canada did this. Anything that's bad that happens is going to be put on the offense. When I think it should be the other way around. If anything good happens, it's because the offense didn't do what Canada said to do. And Bradshaw had a team with Mel Blount on. That is true. That is very true. McDaniels is looking for a job. Hey, I'm going to be honest. Josh McDaniels was an amazing offensive coordinator in New England. So I would be all for bringing McDaniels on as the offensive coordinator, just not as the head coach. Because I think Tomlin has a very, very long tenure as head coach on the Steelers to continue. Obviously, yes, the standard is a thing that exists, I guess. I'm actually going to take this out because I am not listening to the game on the computer anymore. But yeah, he's also one of the few head coaches with such a large tenure of winning seasons. And if he gets another one this season, are they seriously playing the trailer for NCIS Sydney upside down? Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. For some reason, my camera keeps doing this, and I have to reset it every time it happens. Okay, so it's... Sorry for the camera going kaput. That's just a thing that happens for some reason, and I don't understand why. Let's get it paired up again. Especially because, I'm using my phone as my camera instead of an actual webcam because I don't have money to buy an actual camera, and none of the ones that I have work. It was all... It was. But, I don't know. McDaniels really hasn't had any shots at being an offensive coordinator since Brady left, because as soon as Brady left, he went on to go to Denver, and then he came back to New England he left before Brady left, because then he went back to New England after Denver to be their offensive coordinator. Then he went to Las Vegas, and now he's just hanging out there. So I think it would be a smart idea to hire him on for a year, see what he's got, and then assess that later. All right, Steelers take the kickoff. Up the middle to the 20, to about the 22 before he's brought down. Yeah, I would definitely say give Josh McDaniels a chance as offensive coordinator for a year, and if he doesn't live up to expectations, then go look for somebody else. But the issue is the Steelers are a family type team. So they're not going to just hire a guy for a year. They're going to want to hire a guy that they can keep on for a decade. If it's cool, everyone starts somewhere. You're gonna put this, and I would be. Well, thank you, dude. That's really nice to hear. One of these days I'll have a proper webcam. All right, Kenny Pickett hands it off to Najee Harris. He runs up the middle and gets about 3, maybe 2, maybe 3. So last week while I was doing the stream, I was talking about Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren, and the kind of competition between the two of them in most Steelers fans' heads. And I came to the conclusion that I think Jaylen Warren would be the better starter for the team. And I might have talked about this in my latest post-game video that I put out. All right, Kenny Pickett is in shotgun with a back lined up to his left now. He's got, 2 or 3 runners, it looks like. He takes the snap, hands it off. This is Najee Harris once again. Goes up the middle. This time he gets 4 or 5, but there was a flag on the play. I'm joking with McDaniels, but you are making a few good points. We'll be worried McDaniels' personality without BB being around to keep everything under control. BB. Oh, Bill Belichick. So it was a holding on Pittsburgh. It'll be number 61, and that's going to cost us. That's not great. That's the center. Yeah, not great. No, I completely agree. Josh McDaniels' personality definitely might not be what we need, but like with Tomlin, I don't think that'd be too much of a problem. Though you do have the whole AB and George Pickens thing to worry about. Kenny Pickens shotgun with the back lined up to his right, takes the handoff, drops back. Pressure coming, throws it. It is incomplete. The intended target was Najee Harris. It was supposed to be a screen pass. It is 3rd and 18 after the flag, and that's a lot of ground to make up. And the second half offense is not come out like the first half has, and we're now only down by 1. So we really need to put the burners on. Tom will be strong enough to keep the Steelers culture. I want to think so, but if you've seen what's going on with Pickens, I don't know. Plus, Canada is still around after 3 years of mediocre play calling. Kenny Pickett takes the snap, drops back. He's looking, he throws. It is caught. That's a short pass. That is to Najee Harris, it looks like, again, and that's a gain of like 8. That wouldn't have even been enough. No, that is Connor Hayward. That wouldn't have even been enough to get a first down on just normal yardage. Michael Thomas is out of the Saints game. Oh, I'm glad I don't have him on fantasy right now. Lions have been horrible for decades, and a big part of that was lack of investing in the offensive line. Pittsburgh lost their O-line and have struggled since. Northern teams need to run and be physical. I agree. I completely agree. All right, the punt is away. Please be a good punt. I hate seeing these bad punts. And it's out of bounds at the 30, it looks like. Just giving these guys yardage. This is ridiculous. I'm at the point now, I think we need a new punter. I don't know who we get as a punter, but we need a new one. All right, there's an ad currently being played now, so let's put up my fancy little ad marker. And let's pop over here, and I'm going to pull up ESPN Fantasy. And I'm going to check out my fantasy scores so far for these games. Let's see what we are at, Steel Nation. All right. I have 65 points to my opponent's 19. CJ Stroud is sitting at 9 points, that's not what I wanted. But he's better than Joe Burrow, who's on my bench. Presley Harvin is the greatest punter of all time. I disagree with him on that. And I have a feeling that he was joking when he said that. But no, I don't think he's the best punter of all time. Not even close. I don't know who the best punter of all time would be, but it's not him. And I don't know. I don't want to say that I'd be a better punter than him because I don't know how to punt. I don't know how to do any of this. Like, if you put me in a football game against like a high school team, I'd probably get my back broken. It's not gonna be pretty. But yeah, the thing is, he would be fine. The Presley Harvin would be fine if we didn't have to punt. Like, a punter, a team with a good punter is a bad sign because that means that they're expecting to punt a lot. So if a team has a bad punter, then it just means that they never use them. Our issue is we have a bad punter that we use constantly. So we're in a stage now where it's like we either invest in a good punter and, admit that we got a bad offense, or get a better offense, if you know what I mean. I swallowed my mint and it's like giving me a sore throat now. That wasn't great. All right. How are we looking? George Kittle's popping off. Boswell's done well. The Steelers' defense has been pretty good so far, especially since I had the Buccaneers' defense on my team originally, and they got me -3 points last week. All right. Jordan Love, 2 men in the backfield, takes the snap, hands it off, and he gets about 4 yards. It looks like maybe 4, 3 or 4. Preach. We see AJ Cole way to who is AJ Cole? I apologize. I am nowhere near as knowledgeable as I need to be. AJ Cole. Oh, he's the Raiders punter. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense after seeing how the Raiders play. That makes sense. All right, Jordan Love under shotgun. Fakes the handoff, goes to throw, pressure. He throws it down the field. It is caught. That is number 87. And that's going to be a large gain for a first down. So the Packers seem to be putting on the afterburners, and this game is getting interesting. I mean, it's been interesting. Yeah. I looked it up just a little bit ago. I didn't even remember our punter's name, honestly. And, like, I also don't remember too many of our, like, players' names just based on, like, I don't pay that much attention. Not until now, at least. All right, Jordan Love in shotgun, hands it off, runs up, gets to about the 48 and drop it. Looked like a flag flew, though that could have just been a dude running because their pants are yellow. Both teams' pants are yellow. GPG. Go play grenades? Yeah, we'll say it's go play grenades, and I'm sure he'll tell me what it actually means or if I'm spot on. All right, Jordan Love alone in the backfield. All right, he takes the snap, drops back, throws it, deep ball, and it is incomplete. Will there be a flag for pass interference? It didn't look like there was any, but just based on at least how Madden does things, a pass interference comes from anywhere. Oh, that makes sense as to okay. I see what you're doing. You come into a Steelers stream, and you talking about the Packers. Okay. Thank you. I put pride in my guesses. I do. All right, Jordan Love alone in the backfield. Sends a man in motion after he sent another man in motion. Now he's got a back lined up to his left. Takes the snap, drops back, goes to throw it. It is caught! That is caught down to the 14-yard line. The Packers now within 14 yards of the end zone once again. This is starting to heat up, ladies and gentlemen. The Steelers are having a rough time stopping the deep balls at this point, the deep passes, and the run game. It's very strange. I guess it's not strange. We don't have Minka Fitzpatrick in our secondary, and our run game is. We have Hayward, we have Watt, and we have Highsmith. So it shouldn't be that bad. Okay. He takes the snap. It's a quick screen pass to his right. That is taken by number 11 straight across the field to the sideline on about the 9-yard line. Can you do a Steelers? I can't do it like Tree does. The way that I do it whenever I do it is the Steelers go Super Bowl. Nope. What was I trying to do there? Steelers go Super Bowl. There we go. Got to add the W's in this. Steelers go Super Bowl. I can't do it like Tree does. All right, it's a handoff. Number 33 is stuffed in the backfield. That is going to be a loss of, it looks like, 6 yards on that one. Goes backwards, and that's going to be a third down. But yeah, the Steelers go Super Bowl. That's about how it's going to go. Steelers go Super Bowl. All right. They're getting into their huddle formation. Yeah, no one can do it like Tree does. Nobody can do it like Tree does. The thing is, I don't try to mimic Tree's the way that he talks. Mostly because I just really don't watch him all that often. All right, Jordan Love with a back lined up to his left. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Pressure, he throws it. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was number 88. Pat Freiermuth? No. Pat Freiermuth is a Steeler. Yeah, like outside of like Perna and Grassi, I don't really watch too much NFL stuff outside of like TikTok. So like on TikTok, I'll watch like the the NFL quarterback room. I gotta remember what these guys' names are. There's that one lady who does like all of the different teams as like characters. Then of course there's Tom Grassi and there's a couple others. The punt is up and it is good. So that puts the Packers on top. That is 19-17. And I keep forgetting to move the ball. Good Lord. Y'all gotta... I don't want to put this on you guys, but I'm never going to remember to move this friggin' marker. This friggin' ball is just always going to be in the wrong spot. It always is. And I forgot to take the ad... Dude, I am terrible at this streaming stuff. Like, I forget to take the ad sign down. I forget to move the ball. I've forgotten several times to change the quarter marker and the score, for that matter. Oh, I mean, that explains a lot, honestly, about my streaming skills. But I used to do a lot of Minecraft streaming, so really all I had to do was focus on the game and not worry about the stream. And now I gotta focus on the game, I gotta focus on the stream, I gotta talk to chat. It's a lot more than I'm used to, but it's totally worth it. It is 100% worth it. Then after this, I gotta remember to set up my filming stuff so I can get the game review out. I could get it recorded and sent out to my editor. We are the Packers. Why are the Packers ahead? What the crap? Well, you see, they took this like somewhat spherical object called a football, and they carried it down the field kind of sloppily, and they got it to close to the goal line, and then they couldn't get that little extra distance, so they had to like babies kick it through a fork in the sky. So that's about how they did it. But the Steelers, we'll come back. We will. We've got to. I feel like that mint is probably still stuck in my throat somewhere. Seems rigged. Yeah, it does. It does. The Packers, they're not supposed to win. They're not supposed to be ahead. It's supposed to be the Steelers because Steelers go Super Bowl. It can't be. It could be anything else. The Steelers are going to take... Are you kidding me? Did my camera do the thing again? My camera did the thing again. Oh, man. I think it's got something to do. Why do the Steelers keep letting them do that? I don't know, Jim. I do not know. That's my question. Let's get this back set up. Football for Toddlers. Your new video series. Super Bowl. Yes. Football for I'll have to remember that. Football for Toddlers. That actually... what is going on? Why is... Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. Once again, I am sorry for the camera problems. Once I actually start this new job, I'm going to like spend some money and get an actual camera. Because I've been using my phone for literally everything that I do related to this channel and my main channel. Alright, so the Packers are back to kick this ball back into a Steelers' hands. And let's see if we can actually return this one and not drop it in the end zone. He is caught. And the return, that is Calvin Austin. Nope, it's not Calvin Austin the third. Oh, he gets down to the 30. And he's down at about the 34-yard line. That was a very, very good return. It's 34 yards. Better than if they just took a touchback. What is your Super Bowl traditions? This is the one time of year we actually get the pizza rolls in the oven instead of the microwave, for example. So we don't have Super Bowl traditions. Like, my family, we don't really, like, watch the Super Bowl. Like, I do. I have for most of my life. But usually I'll go to, like, a buddy's house and we'll watch it. And then whatever it is that friend does for the Super Bowl, that's what we do. But now that I have this channel, I'm going to be streaming the Super Bowl probably. Or at least I'm going to be watching it and, like, actually paying attention. Kenny Pickett takes the snap, throws it deep downfield. Oh, and that is caught! That is George Pickens with the first down and more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't have any traditions yet. It also doesn't help that, like, I don't usually have people over for the Super Bowl. As I said, I go to other people's houses to watch the Super Bowl. So I really don't. I mean, aside from just like watching the game, that's like the only tradition that I have. Kenny Pickett takes the snap, hands it off. That is Jaylen Warren, and he gets about 2 or 3 before he's tripped up in the middle. That is so the run game is kind of slowed down after the middle. Steelers go Super Bowl. Oh, that's right. Got to put the sh. Why Super Bowl tradition is trying to stay awake and sitting on the sofa with a drink. It doesn't start till around midnight here. Do I miss Big Ben? Well, first I'll just Ben. I feel that. I'm not sure where you're from, but it starts pretty late around here too. Depending on where like in the country it starts. But even primetime games like Thursday's game against the Titans, I was up until midnight streaming that game because I live on the East Coast. Or I don't live on the East Coast, but like I'm in Eastern Central Standard Time, that sucks. But you know, it is what it is. And do I miss Big Ben? I do. I do. Big Ben. I remember watching him. He was really good in my childhood. Kenny Pickett sends a man in motion. He's lined up at the back to his right. Nope, that is his left. I gotta remember my rights from my left. Let's see. Then shotgun takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws it. That is almost intercepted. Dude, why didn't you take your eyes off of Warren and look somewhere else? You just like Warren's covered and he just throws it directly at Warren without even looking at anybody else. You're in the UK. I did not realize that. Oh, thank you for reminding me to move the ball. Yeah, I suck at this. But yeah, like Big Ben was the quarterback through most of my existence. It was too late anyway because I have to move it back, it seems. And the field goal, it tries up. Boswell puts it through. That is good. Steelers are up 20-19. We are just barely scraping by, and the ad is still up as well. I actually stopped watching football a couple of years before Ben retired. Like, I just got to a point I didn't really like sports. Like, I watched football for a long time when I was a kid. I watched NASCAR for a long time as a kid. And, like, before both, like, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Big Ben retired, I, like, kind of stopped watching them. And then the two of them retired, and I really had no reason to watch. But then I watched, and this is going to be funny, I started listening to Markiplier's podcast, Go My Favorite Sports Team, with his buddy, and for some reason that just reinvigorated my love of sports, and now I have a Steelers YouTube channel, and you know, I have a reinvigorated love of sports, and I watched the entire NASCAR season, and it was long and it was arduous, but it was fun, and I've enjoyed every second of watching these games and streaming them and talking about them. Yes, Jim, that's about how it ends up happening, because like I just forget to take it down, or it's like leave the Christmas tree until next Christmas and you don't have to worry about it, which is probably what my sisters would want to do, honestly, because for the longest time I haven't liked Christmas. These past few years I've been trying to get back into it, but yeah, it's just like if they had their way, the tree would be up all year. I also miss Troy. So, like I actually bought that. That was the first jersey that I've ever bought with my own money. I bought it off of I don't think it's a replica maker, but that is like it's an older jersey that I bought. It's not like a newer newer jersey. That was wise. I guess I said something wise. I don't know. Oh, thank you though. NASCAR. They're 36 weeks. 36. And then this coming season is going to be even longer because you've got a couple week break for the Olympics in the summer. So it's going to be like 38 weeks of my life taken up by NASCAR. But I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I thank you, Danny Dimes. I do my best. I do my best with these streams. And the ad score can go away now. There we go. I remembered it finally. And I gotta remember to move the ball now. Just glad the Patriots dynasty is over. I agree. No more Tom Brady ripping our hearts off. And you watch Mark. He's getting over it, but he's so funny. I agree. I agree. They're freaking hilarious. I love them. I love his podcast, Distractable. If you actually go to my main channel, anyway, the ball is kicked away and is caught by the Packers. It is return to the 34-yard line. So another good return by a football team. If you look on my main channel, which is, I think is linked on my main page, but if it's not, I'll link it in the chat here in a couple minutes. I actually have a video about his Distractable podcast, which if you're interested in that, in Distractable, you might want to check it out. I can appreciate that. I stopped watching the NFL around 2000 as we didn't have any coverage in the UK. Ironically, it was around the only time the Raiders were good. Dude, I'm so sorry. Dude, that's gotta suck. All right, Jordan Love, hands off the ball. Number 28 looks like. Gets about 4 yards. And brings out second down. What happened to the clock? If you guys are watching this on, like, YouTube TV or whatnot, what happened to the clock? It looks like Comic Sans. And I gotta move the ball. I forgot to move the ball. I'm moving the ball. Well, hopefully the Raiders get better for you, and hopefully they continue to fall to the Steelers because, you know, it's the Steelers. It's the Raiders, I mean. All right. Fakes the handoff. Jordan Love rolls out to his right. Stops. Pressure incoming. He throws it deep down the field. It is just out of bounds. Not even in the vicinity of somebody who could catch it. I mean, it was in the direction of somebody who could catch it, but not even, yeah. Just like, nope. 3rd and 5 with 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Oops. Speaking of which, I'm going to link my YouTube channel in the comments real quick. Just so that way I can. Okay, are you kidding me? Food Theory put out a FNAF video. Okay, and that is caught just short of the first down marker. And I don't think they're going to get it, but there was a flag on the play. What the crap is going on with this channel? Oh, that's subscriptions. Oh, that was a false... Oh, wait, no. We're not the offense. That was a false start on the offense, it looks like. I think it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Who was the false start? Okay, it was one of the linemen. I was about to say, like, false start on the offense. Can't watch it. What does the clock say? It's 5 seconds, but, like, it looks like someone, like, has, like, it looks like the font is Comic Sans. Like, the rest of the fonts are fine. It's just the clock looks like it's Comic Sans for some reason. I subbed to both of your channels, by the way. Did you watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I did! I loved it! I know it wasn't a good movie, but it was an amazing Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and because I'm a FNAF fan, of course I watched it. They should make a Minecraft movie soon. They are, starring Jason Momoa as Steve. How is that gonna work? I don't know, but they're doing it. I'm watching on DAZN. It's where Game Pass is now. The game is about 15-20 seconds behind your stream. Yeah, it's about right. That's why I have up in the corner, I have the... Oh, here. I got the 16-second latency tag to let you guys know that it's going to be about 15 seconds or so behind where I am in real life, so you can adjust your games accordingly if you want to try to stack up with it. But yeah, it looks like somebody took the... Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can add a piece of text to try and show you guys. So let's do... Actually, I'll make it a clock. So let's do... So we'll do that, and... do 15. Make it look like that. Bring it down to about here. And let's see if I can find Comic Sans. So it basically looks like this. I mean, not exactly, but like you compare that to like the score, and like, yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. Yeah. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, I do my best to try and make sure it's as easy as possible for people to like watch the game and watch me, because like personally, aside from like Tom Grossi, I don't watch streamers very often. Like my favorite YouTuber of all time is Captain Sparkles. Most of his content these days is streams, and I don't watch the streams. I just watch the VODs. So like streaming is something I don't usually do, because while I'm watching the stream, I end up doing other stuff, and I like to actually like sit and engage. With football, though, it's like Tom Grossi is the only person that I watch, because he's so much more entertaining than these boring primetime games that we've been getting all season. And the only primetime game that I didn't watch Tom Grossi do was the Steelers-Titans game, because I was streaming it. So yeah, that's, like, I honestly expect most people to just end up watching the game instead of watching my stream. So like, I understand that like stream numbers are going to be low for stuff like this. And that makes sense, because that'd be something that I would do. I've never been a big stream watcher. But the fact that like some people do want to watch my stream, I try to make it as easy for them to do so as possible. All right, we're in the fourth quarter. Jordan Love, it's a quick... Oh, it was a Okay, what the crap happened? So if Jordan Love, he pitched it to his left. Guy caught it, pitched it back to the right. It was dropped by number 33 and is now fourth down. Gotta go watching the game with my dad for his birthday. I'll catch you another day. Hey, Quincy, that's awesome, man. Tell your dad I said happy birthday. Go Steelers! Or I know I think you're a Packers fan, but for me, go Steelers. Thank you for coming out. It means so much to me to know that you guys are actually coming to see these streams. Have a wonderful rest of your day. The Packers are back to punt it away. The punt is up and it is soaring through the sky, very high like a bird. Down at the 20, picked up by Calvin Austin III. He's going to run to about the 25. He's been brought down like the 22, it looks like. So not a very big return from that. Not a big return at all. We're going to move you into the fourth quarter. And I want to say welcome to all new viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. I am terrible at commentating, so you have been warned. Let's see. We're looking at YouTube Studios. Content. Okay. All right. I'm sorry I missed a snap. It looks like Najee Harris down the middle. Gain of like maybe 4 if we're lucky. Gain of 3. Not much really gained on that play. Definitely a lot lost. Let's see where we're at. All right. Over here. Studio. All right, Kenny Pickett in under center with one man in the backfield. It's Najee Harris. He takes a snap. It's a handoff to Najee. He finds a hole. He breaks free. He's going, and he's brought down just beyond the 50-yard line at the 48, it looks like. What a play by Najee Harris. I used to watch PewDiePie and Smosh back in their prime. Smosh, Pokemon, and real-life videos were elite. I never watched Smosh back in, like, when they were doing those kind of skits. I mean, I had a Smosh phase recently where I was watching, like, Smosh Pit. But I never really watched, like OG Smosh. I was never really interested. PewDiePie, it's the same. Like, I watch some of his stuff. But, like, even with Markiplier, like, 90% of what I watch is his Distractable and my favorite sports team podcasts. All right, Kenny Pickett under center. Fakes the handoff. Pressure coming. Throws it. He gets it to Najee Harris, who gets back to the line of scrimmage, and nothing gained. It's now second down. So at least he didn't lose any yardage. I am starting to lose my mind. Up in here. Yeah, that me accidentally swallowing that mint is definitely not hurt. Oh, help me. And the Browns got a touchdown. Ew. But it's against the Ravens, so I don't know what to think anymore. And I want to see how the Bengals are doing. All right, Kenny Pickett takes the snap. Pressure coming. He throws deep downfield. That is almost caught by Deontay Johnson. I feel like that should have been a pass interference call. It looked like the defender was pulling him away from the ball as he was coming down. Number 35. No, it just looked like Deontay Johnson just couldn't get his hands on the ball. No, that should have been pass interference. He went and, like, pulled the arm away. Unless that's, like, okay and not pass interference, but, like, I don't know. All right, so it's now 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10. Kenny Pickett has got to get something going here. We've got to get some more points than this if we're going to make sure that this game is under lock and key. All right, Kenny Pickett in shotgun. He takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming. He throws it. This is another deep one. George Pickens almost catches one-handed, but bounces off his fingertips, and that brings out 4th down. Man, we are really starting to go downhill. I understand Smosh, not for everyone. They can be childish at times. I feel like a kid's watching them as well. All right, there's a flag on the play. I missed what the flag was. I guess we'll see. Guess nothing. There's no flag on the play, it seems. Okay. And yeah, that makes sense. Like, I never like one thing I don't like is cringe comedy. That's something that I've never liked. So, like, any of those movies where it's just like, oh, this person did something awkward and cringy. I've never liked that. I get very uncomfortable. And the fair catch. Oh, it was dropped. Okay, so signals for the fair catch. Drops the ball and instantly falls on it down to the 8-yard line. So that was an okay punt, but that was from like the 45-yard line. So, yeah, that smacks him in the face mask. Yeah, it's very crap. They had another punt. Now I got to move the ball again. Example of what I was talking about. The Transformers movies. I like the Transformers movies, but there are some scenes in each of the movies that really I didn't like because they were kind of cringy. And most of the stuff from like the second movie featuring like what was the character's name? I don't want to say the wrong name. Transformers 2. Leo. Most of the scenes with Leo and like Sam's girlfriend Michaela were just cringy as crap and just bad. Though I do like all of the ones with what's the guy's name? Where is he? John Turturro as Simmons. I loved him in those movies. Man, I've like stuffed up like really badly since the start of this game. It's like I went from perfectly clear to stuffy, and it's not great. See how the rest of the league is doing. All right, so lots of teams are currently in the fourth quarter. Some are still in the third quarter. Let's see. So the game that's the furthest along is the Bucs-Titans game. I think the Texans might actually beat the Bengals. I mean, they're up 27-17. How is C.J. Stroud looking in comparison? Wait, does this mean that Brandon Perna's curse on the Bengals is going to be successful? C.J. Stroud with 18 points. Joe Burrow with 17. This actually might have been the best idea that I had. Putting C.J. Stroud in instead of Joe Burrow. Especially ever since I, lost Kirk Cousins to an injury. All right, we haven't seen much from T.J. Watt. Not a single sack. Not a lot of pressures. Hopefully he can get one this time around. Else it's going to make me lose my mind. Oh, look at all those terrible towels waving. Mine's all the way over there on top of my set. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab mine real quick. There's a bunch of gnats on it. From the Nat City. I got CJ in my fantasy team. Yep, he's been a really good player. All right, handoff. Number 23, he gets about 4 yards before he's stopped by the Steelers defense. Go defense! I also gotta watch more Spider-Man movies, especially Spider-Man Homecoming. I only watched the first 3 Spider-Man movies. I think the 3 villains were Green Goblin, Sandman, and Venom. That's correct. Yeah, that's what the 3 villains from the Raimi trilogy were. The MCU Spider-Man trilogy was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Like, I know a lot of people hated the second one, but I thought it was really good. I loved Mysterio. I loved Jake Gyllenhaal as the character. It was quite interesting. All right, the handoff to the running back. It's about 4 yards, maybe. 3 yards, most likely. And the camera has done its thing again. So let me fix it once again. I think what might be happening is, like, my phone is getting kind of hot. And so it's causing the camera to kind of, stop working. The weird thing is, like, it's still, like, working on the phone itself. But on the computer, it stops showing anything new and just freezes. So let's get this in. And that looks like it was a run. And they're going to mark him short, it looks like. So it looks like they're going to mark him short. Did that happen again? Are you kidding me? This camera is driving me nuts. It's like I just want to finish this game. Or there's the slots. There we go. And then I'm just gonna turn this away. All right, perfect. All right. Where are you from? I am from Northeast Ohio. Hence the Ohio flag. Okay, so they did give them the first down, and that was an incomplete pass, number 28, close to the sideline. Yeah, right up there, I got the Ohio flag, then U.S. flag, and then back there, got me some Greek flag, because I got some Greek heritage. All right. So yeah, that was like a gain of 3, it looked like, on that one. Might as well tell me, does Venom ever make a return in another Spider-Man movie? I feel like he does. You know about his solo movies, I assume, right? Like the Tom Hardy Venom movies. I'd hope you'd know about those. Oh, and almost a sack. In comes T.J. Watt, nothing, and throws it away incomplete. Northwest Ohio. Oh, sweet. So you're a fellow Ohioan. All right, so that's 4th and 7 for the Packers. That almost got T.J. Watt his first sack of the game, but that didn't end up happening. So they're going to be punting it away again. And now is a chance. I feel like at this point, chewing clock is the best idea. Okay, so you do. Okay, so that version of Venom is not the same version from Spider-Man 3, as you probably know. And he does show up in No Way Home, but it's a very, very small scene that literally doesn't add anything to the plot. So, like, literally, if you never watched No Way Home, or if you never watched that scene in No Way Home, you didn't miss anything. Like, it's just like they could have taken it out and it would have been fine. But, of course, they kept it in because they had that tease in Venom Let There Be Carnage that he would be in the MCU, so they had to keep their promise, and they did it in probably the worst way possible. No Way Home as a whole, though, was, like, really good, but that specific scene just, like, didn't need to be there. What am I looking at? A Honda ad. Oh. How do I turn these ads off? I don't want to see car ads. I don't want to see ads at all. Especially the weird ones that come on during football games for some reason. Okay. So I'm going to check my scores real quick. Joe Mixon is not been doing. Gus Edwards has got no runs at all this game. Schultz is doing okay. He hasn't hit his 13 point projection yet. Let's do his defenses at 5. George Kittle's at 20, so he's all but made up for, like, several other people's not making what they were supposed to. And then Boswell's already at 10 points for the game, which is fairly nice. And then that's the best that I could have done, no matter, because Rashid Shahir, wide receiver, only Addison has played so far, and Addison has been better. So until Gabe Davis plays, we won't know whether or not Gabe Davis was the proper choice. Oh well, there's so many ads in these NFL games. It's like, I want to talk about the game. I want to be watching the game. I want to watch the pigskin getting thrown around, but instead I gotta watch an ad for NCIS Sydney. I can't get over this. The ad is upside down. He purposefully made the ad upside down. I love that. These companies are starting to get self-aware, and we're back in Acrisure Stadium. I don't know why I thought this was an away game, which is why I have the scoreboard set up the way I have it. Because this is how I have it set up for an away game. The away team on the left and the home team on the right, but it's not an away game. And Kenny Pickett is under center. We have the ball, and he sends him in motion, takes the snap. It's a pitch backwards to Jaylen Warren. Oh, he breaks all the way free, almost all the way free, gets a first down for going soaring over a guy. That's an 11-yard run for Jaylen Warren. Man is absolutely lighting the world on fire this season, especially in comparison to Najee Harris. So I'm going to be very curious as to what his running stats were for the game in comparison to Najee, because Najee gets more touches, but Warren gets more yards. All right, Kenny Pickett is under center with a man in the backfield. It's fakes the handoff, hands it off to another guy who runs it towards the sideline, gets about 6 or 7. That was Calvin Austin, the third. Man's getting a lot more playtime these days than he did even before Deontay Johnson came back. So it's really, really good. Was there a blocked punt or something? What are they showing? Oh, someone got hurt. Number 46. And he's getting his ankle taped up. Ooh, that's not... Oh, that's Colts, I think. Or something else, I don't know. Okay. Kenny Pickett hands the ball off. That looks like Jaylen Warren. He's going to make it to the first down marker. It's another first down for Jaylen Warren and the Steelers. I did watch Suicide Squad way back, though, with Harley Quinn. I think she is also in love with the Joker, if I remember correctly. That is correct, yes. That movie does... Yeah, I understand how you would forget that. That movie does feel like a fever dream at times. The second, The Suicide Squad, is definitely better. Way better than the first Suicide Squad. Kenny Pickett under center with a man in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. That's Allen Robinson. He waits. He takes a snap. Hand off to Jaylen Warren. And he breaks free. He breaks a couple more tackles. He is down to the 24-yard line. That was Jaylen Warren on a run of between 15 and 20 yards there. Jaylen Warren, as I said, is absolutely popping off this game. It is quite ridiculous. Let's see, Jaylen Warren, he takes it. He finds a hole up the middle and just guns for it. Going head down straight through. And it takes 2 people to wrap him up. And even then, he almost broke free. Jaylen Warren still in the game. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun with a man to his back. Takes the snap. It's another handoff to Jaylen Warren. He almost tries to go around the outside. Gets to the line of scrimmage and about nothing more. Maybe he gets an extra yard. That time, Jaylen Warren doesn't get any more yardage, which, he's done a lot this time. So, and Jaylen Warren is off onto the sidelines after that spectacular drive. Okay. So, Najee Harris is probably back in the mix now. We'll see. Are they going to hand it off to Najee? Or are they going to start going through the air? Kenny Pickett in shotgun with Najee lined up to his left. So he's signaling for an audible. Maybe. Takes a snap. Drops back. Throws. It's to Najee. Down the sideline, tries to leapfrog a guy, taken out of bounds just before the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd and maybe 1. They're going to measure it. No, they gave him the first down. That's going to be 1st and 10. Once again, I honestly thought Najee would have been out of bounds. It looks like it. He did get body slammed by a dude, but he made it across the first down marker while out of bounds without touching his feet to the ground. So it looks like they're going to give this to him. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay challenges that. And if so, I think then it'll end up being okay. So they're taking it back. It is 3rd and 2. And it looks like Tomlin is talking to a referee about this. So they're gonna bring it down. It's gonna be 3rd and 2. And I mean, I've got choices. I've got what's the word? Comments, I guess, about the way that they still score the football these days, especially with all this technology. But makes for some entertaining football. I'll say that much. Yeah, it definitely looks like Najee did not get that, unfortunately. Do you feel like the NFL commercials are too long now? By the way, I do agree. Like, I do think that NFL commercials go on for too long. Like, especially when you're just like listening to the game or like watching the game. I would much rather hear more stats and hear the commentators talk about the players more than watching a Burger King commercial. Say they should only make us watch like 3 commercials and then go back to the game. I agree. Maybe 2 actually. Two commercials, then back to the game. Then maybe show some a lot more like play in action. All right, Kenny Pickett roll out to his right. He gets it away maybe before he runs out of bounds. But even if he didn't, it's not going to matter because we're still in field goal range. Just couldn't find an open man. It was his knee down, or his knee was down when he got it away. They just stopped showing it, it seems. Oh, all of the receivers were open. The fact that Pickett could not get it away is... Okay, so he does get it away before his knee hits the ground. So that should be 4th down. So Boswell is out to kick it through the uprights to add an extra 3 points onto the score. And Boswell's kick is up, and it is good. So the score, after scoring 14 points in the opening, is now 23-19. We are only up by 4, meaning a touchdown from the Packers would give them the game. So we just got to make sure that they do not do that. Holy crap, my sinuses are back. This is ridiculous. All right. What is next week's game looking like? All right. Ooh. It's going to be a good one. Steelers, Browns. This is going to be in Cleveland, it seems. Sunday, November 19th at 1 p.m. Clock, please. I do not have the ability to put the clock on, but I will say we have 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the quarter. This is too much updating that I'd have to do. But yeah, we got a little over 5 minutes to go in the quarter. But that's going to be a little bit more than that, obviously, because they're kicking it away right now. So yeah, we got, and Boswell puts it up, and that's going to be a touchback. So Boswell, with him, it's either a touchback or it is returned for like 40 yards. I don't think Des Bryant announced that he going to retire yet. Wonder if any teams will pick him up. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how good of a player he is. If I knew, then I'd have a better idea of what teams would be looking at him. But I don't know. You are welcome, Jody. If I could put the timer on screen and have it constantly being updated, I would. But that's just one thing that I can't do. And I know even Tom Grossi doesn't have that up. All right, Jordan Love takes the snap, drops back, throws it. That is caught past the 50. That is number 88. Wait. Maybe it was a fumble. No. No, it was not a fumble. He was down by contact, number 88 at the 46-yard line, I think it was. See, that was, that was not a fumble. He was down by contact. Yeah. I would like to figure out how to get the game clock on here if there's like a plugin you can get. So I'm using Streamlabs for this. All right. Jordan Love fakes the handoff. The pump fake run. I just lost the whole script. Okay. Jordan Love took the snap, did a pump fake, ran out to his right, threw it because there was pressure, out of bounds, nothing. That brings out 2nd and 10. So the Steelers have got to stop Green Bay here. They cannot let Green Bay score any more points on them. Jordan Love takes the snap, drops back, throws. Oh, it is deflected. That is number 34 of the Steelers. Deflected at the line. That is 3rd and 10. Man, could have, if he got both hands up there, could have intercepted that. And look at that beautiful play. Oh, he did get both hands up there, but it was just too high. Deflected. Oh, beautiful. So we are... Did that have us ranked 31st overall? You hate the Cowboys a lot like other fans do. Eagles and Cowboys are probably the most hated by fans. I dislike the Cowboys. Like, I reserve hatred for the Browns. Jordan Love throws it. It is caught at the 30. That's number 13. He makes it down to the 15-yard line. Oh, and his helmet's gone. I definitely dislike the Cowboys. I mean, okay, here's the teams that I dislike. And then I'll tell you the few teams that like I'm either neutral on or that I hate. Cowboys, Raiders, Packers, Patriots, I think that's about it. Okay, so pitch backward to the number 33, gets to the line of scrimmage, gets an extra yard, and then is just beaten out of bounds. The Ravens and the Browns are in. The Ravens are in the strongly disliked category. Or actually, you know what? I'll say I hate the Ravens. I despise the Browns. And to be honest, I'm neutral on the Bengals as long as they're not winning the division. If they're winning the division, I don't like them. If they're not winning the division, I don't care what they do one way or another. Ravens, Green Bay, Browns. Yeah, those, all of them. I hate all of them. All right, Jordan Love drops back, goes to throw, and it is intercepted in the end zone. That is number 31 taking it down the sideline through a bunch of Packers. He brings it all the way out to the 25-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an interception in Pittsburgh. Let's go, Steelers defense. Let's go. I am losing my voice. Oh, but it looks like there's an injury on the field. Was that the returner? And see, the intended target was number 9 for the Packers. It was deflected by number 20 and picked up by number 39. Oh, man. Not 39. 31. What a play by the Steelers right there. Let's go Pittsburgh. Man, so I was singing at church today. I'm on the worship team. And my voice is gone. Here's the thing. I like the 49ers. I mean, I don't love them like my Steelers, but I like them. I have no problem with them. I like Brock Purdy. I think that the storyline of the 7th round, like the Mr. Nobody or Mr. Irrelevant being the best quarterback out of that year is honestly funny as crap, and I love it. So I've got no problem with the 49ers. What other teams do I not like? Let me go division by division. So I think there's like maybe one team per division that I don't like. So if we do the North, that's the AFC North and the NFC North. Let's do East. We just pull up all of the NFL teams. Followed by division. Oh wait, why don't I just do this? Okay. That might actually be. I mean, I'm kind of neutral to the Commanders, honestly. I like the Texans because I like the story of like C.J. Stroud coming into this like perpetually bad organization and absolutely playing his butt off. Oh, okay. So the 31 Neal makes the interception and then is taken off the field because of injury, it seems. So the ball is now in Steelers' hands. And Kenny Pickett, it's a toss. It's a pitch back to Najee Harris, who gets about 2 yards if he's lucky. Oh. Get some water. Or some more water, at least. There we go. I don't mind the Lions. I don't either. I mean, I don't love them. I don't hate them. I feel like Texans and Panthers have no fans at all. Did the Texans used to be good? Because I don't think they've ever been good. It's a handoff to Najee Harris, who gets, oh my gosh, he gets absolutely sandwiched. Just like an amoeba. Just everybody sucks up to him. But yeah, have the Texans ever been good? I don't think so. The Panthers, they've been good. They've won Super Bowls. The biggest Lions streamer is Lions Talk by Chat Sports, and he's getting all wrapped up to stream the game. I will be switching over there when this all wraps up. That does make sense. Yep, that does make sense. Well, hey, you go as soon as you need to, my man. You don't got to stick around on my behalf. It was great having you here, and I'd love to see you in the next stream. But if you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, your team's on the line. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. You are what's gonna get them that win today. So you go. You be the best fan you can be. It's my motto. You be the best fan and the best man you can be, or woman, depending on on who you are. Might be able to watch that one. Yeah. Man. All right, Kenny Pickett takes the snap, drops back, goes to throw it, pressure. Oh, he takes off running. He gets the first down. He slides past the 40. Kenny Pickett almost sacked in the backfield. In the backfield, gets away from it and gets a first down. Ooh, man, my throat is really starting to not feel great after swallowing that mint. And yep, he slides down, and if that defender wasn't coming in, Pickett might have been able to just run it for the end zone and get like a large chunk of yards. And we are in the fourth quarter. Are we the only? No, we're not the only team in the fourth quarter. Most, if not every other team, is in the fourth quarter. We are coming up on the 2-minute warning. We have 25 seconds left of game time until the fourth quarter. I don't have any Ricola, which would, it probably would work, but I don't have any on me, unfortunately. All right, Kenny Pickett is under center. He got one man in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Takes a snap. It's a pitch backwards. That's to Najee. That's to Jalen. Makes it back to the line. Gains nothing. I kind of want to see the Jets and the Falcons make the playoffs. Their fans deserve something good, right? The Jets fans, yes. Falcons fans, maybe. I'll have to get back to you on that. How are the Falcons doing? When do they play? They play the Cardinals today at 4. That's going to be rough. And then the Lions play at 4, and then the Giants play at 4. Oh, Giants-Cowboys. That'll be a bad game. Though, there's a chance the Giants could beat the Cowboys. I mean, the Cardinals beat the Cowboys. I kind of want to see the Giants beat the Cowboys. I think that'd be funny as crap. The Bengals seem to be making a comeback on the Texans, and they still got 3 minutes left in the quarter. So there's a chance that the Bengals do end up pulling this off. But we will have to see. And once this game ends, I will be hanging out here until all the games end, so I can go through my end of the 1 o'clock games recap. And it's another pitch back to Jaylen Warren, who goes up the sideline, back to the line of scrimmage, gets nothing. So that I can go through, so I can go through my end of game, recap of all the other games for this time slot, and then once we're done there, we can do a small little Q&A if you guys want to, or we can sign off and we can all go and watch the 4 o'clock games, because I could definitely use with a nap at some point, because I've been up since early, but that's all up to you guys. Back to ads. Ooh, we got 8 viewers. We had 8 viewers. That is 8 times more than I usually have. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. This is amazing. Oh, man, as soon as I get a little bit of money, I am sending Tom a big donation just to thank him for the raid, because that was incredible. You all, this whole community is amazing. I'm so glad to be a part of the Grossi community, and it warms my heart to see the fans coming from there. It's just amazing. One of these days, I want to meet him. Yeah, everybody's new here, Jody. Not many people have come by these streams before, and I am very grateful for all of you. I don't either, Danny. I really don't. Don't want to build a dynasty. I agree. A Chiefs dynasty would be very, very bad. I've been lurking, but I told you I'm staying here. Well, I'm glad to see you still here, Whiskey Neat. But it's okay to lurk. If you ain't got nothing to say, you don't gotta worry about talking. What is that? That's a dancing cactus. But yeah, y'all can just hang out, be some stalkers. I've had plenty of stalkers in my past. So what's one more? I will admit though, Patrick Mahomes is a really good quarterback, and he definitely deserves to be part of a dynasty. But I don't want to see the Chiefs make a dynasty. Actually, no. You know what? The Chiefs are another team that I dislike. I like players on the team, but I dislike the Chiefs as a team, as a dynasty. Like Patrick Mahomes, he seems like a cool guy. Travis Kelce, he seems like a cool guy. Andy Reid definitely seems like a cool dude. But just the Chiefs as a whole, they're just too good. And we're playing. How is Baldur's Gate 3? I've heard it's really good, but I've never gotten a chance to play it. What do you think? Before you go, what have you been thinking about Baldur's Gate 3? Because I want to play it at some point. Alright, we're back to the game. We're almost back to the game. They're showing players. Alright. Kenny Pickett is in shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Goes to throw. It is caught. George Pickens. He only got one man. Oh, he had one man on him. He could have broken that. And he goes down. But there's a flag on the play. I think that might be on the Packers for that play. Oh, wait, is this illegal block in the back on the offense number 9, it's saying? No. Oh, no. Was that an illegal... Was that on the 37 of the Packers? Do we hate any DC or Marvel superheroes? That was on us. Now it's 3rd and 19. I dislike Captain Marvel based on her appearances in her own solo movie and in the Avengers movie. I haven't seen the Marvels yet. I plan on it on Tuesday. It is... I hope she's better. I hope I learn to like her. Aside from that, really, I don't really hate anybody. Why are they giving it? They give it to Warren to run on a 3rd and 19. He gets like 14 yards, or no, not 14, more like 10 to 11 yards. That on any normal drive would have been really good, but right there, It is now 4th down, and there's only a minute and a half remaining in this ball game. So it seems like they're going to try as hard as they can to... All right, so the punting team is out. It looks like they want to take this as far as they possibly can, but Green Bay's out of timeouts. When did they use all their timeouts? Hang on. Did they just use all their timeouts? I did not think that was happening. I did not picture that at all. Green Bay is out of timeouts. Dear Lord. It's my game of the decade, and I wasn't sure about top-down turn-based games. I am familiar with D&D, but even if I wasn't, I'd still love it. Okay, so it's a top-down turn-based. Okay. Yeah, I want to play it, but I just haven't gotten a chance to. Plus, I don't got money. And I want to play Spider-Man 2. Eventually, I'll get to all these games, though. But we'll see, I guess. All right, so the clock is... Oh, it's still rolling. 1:45 left in the quarter. In the game, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, they're trying to burn clock. I was just curious because like you're 3rd and 19. If you really want to win this game, you have to get first down. So like they are. Did they take a delay of? No, I don't think they took a delay of game. Maybe they did. Trying to bring it down to 1, and I think they're gonna. Are they maybe going to call a timeout at 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so they call a timeout with 1:08 remaining in the quarter, or in the game, sorry. I got to remember that. And it is quarter 4. It is currently 23-19. Steelers are up. Mine's time, but I was your 69. Nice! So I'll be seeing you soon. Keep grinding, my man. You're very likable. Why, thank you, my dude. It was nice to have you in the stream. You are a very likable person as well. You all are. And I will definitely, I will be around. I'll be streaming next week, and I will be putting up my post-game review, hopefully within the next couple of days. I just got to get it out to my editor so she can edit it and then send it back so I can get it uploaded. But whenever that happens, it'll be up on the channel so you can watch it, as well as all of my other things for the season. All right. Presley Harvin the second punts it away. And it sails to the 21-yard line. Bounces. And it is stopped at the 19. And that's not a great punt. It's not a great punt. What are your thoughts on Telltale Games, by the way? You know, like the Walking Dead games. I never actually played any of their games, to be honest. I've seen them. I've heard about them. I've never played them. And maybe I should have at some point, but I've never been a Walking Dead fan. I was never a Game of Thrones fan when that was coming out. The only game that I would really think that I would like would be like maybe did they make Guardians of the Galaxy game? I think I would have liked that. All right, Jordan Love throws it, heaves it downfield. It is caught by number 11, the 40, the 45. And out of bounds. 51 seconds left to go in the game. 59 seconds and no timeout. So they're going to be really, really running the outside of the field, the sidelines. That's what they're called, the sidelines. I miss seeing BC lose his mind, foaming at the mouth and spitting when he screams. Also, the Browns just missed the extra point. 30-31 Ravens. Oh my gosh. The fact that the Browns were even coming back. Jordan Love goes to throw. It is caught by number 33 behind the line of scrimmage, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. 42 seconds to go in this ball game. And they're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. All right. 2nd and 10. Jordan Love in shotgun with a back line up to his right. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw it. He goes to run. Room. He's running towards the first down. Towards the sideline. He is short by 2 yards from the line to gain. Makes it to the sideline. 22 seconds remaining in this ball game. BC. Bill Cowher. That's Bill Cowher, I assume, BC. I wasn't actually, I didn't really pay attention during the Bill Cowher era, so I really wouldn't know too much about what he did. That definitely does sound like a Steelers head coach, though. It definitely does. All right, 3rd and 3. Jordan Love, alone in shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, goes to throw. There's pressure. He gets it away. It is 4th down and 3. They're going to have to go for it with 17 seconds left in the game. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. The Steelers could win this. All they have to do is keep the Packers from scoring, or all they have to do is keep the Packers from getting a 1st down, and they have won this game. And because the Packers cannot go for a field goal, that would not give them enough points. They have to go for it. All right, Jordan Love alone in shotgun. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. Trying to ice the quarterback, it seems. It is down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Steelers hold them off for just one more play? The original Teen Titans was so good. I watched all 5 seasons, and yes, they do need a season 6. I do ship Beast Boy and Tara. Agreed. I never watched it while it was airing, but I watched some reruns of it, and I did love it. I was also a Teen Titans kid, so Teen Titans Go kid. So yeah, that's a thing that I guess you guys can make fun of me for. But I did watch a lot of Teen Titans Go, but the original Teen Titans was better. I will say 100%. Though when they appeared in Young Justice, I did like their appearances there as well. And I agree, Beast Boy and Tara, best beast couple. Though I also like Beast Boy and Raven. So it's a mix. Okay, Jordan Love, alone in the backfield. All right, here we go. He takes a snap. He drops back. He goes to throw. It is caught. That's a 1st down. Number 28. Oh, 8-7. They're trying to get back to spike the ball. And with 3 seconds on the clock remaining at the 16-yard line. Good Lord, it took me a while to figure that one out. The Packers have the ball with on second down and 10. They have enough time for one more play. The Steelers have to be on their A game in order for this game to end in their favor. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you're a Steelers fan, get your terrible towels ready. And if you're not, well, I guess get a towel ready. And the Steelers call yet another timeout, really trying to ice Jordan Love here. So let's do this. Steelers. Green Bay has the ball. That was their last timeout, it seems. So Steelers are out of timeouts. It's Green Bay's ball. There. Steelers are out of timeouts. The Packers. 3 seconds left on the clock. They have to get a touchdown here, or else this is all over. All right, Danny. See you later, my man. Well, sister, just want to spend some time with her. You'll have more. Hey, dude, it's all good. You spend as much time with your little sister as you need. Little sisters are priceless. I got one too. She's a person. All right, Jordan Love goes to throw. It intercepted at the goal line. It is taken down the sideline. The 30 out of bounds. The Steelers win 23-19. Let's go. Oh, but there's a flag that seems to be fighting on the sidelines. Hang on. Oh, there is a lot of fighting on the sidelines. The entire Steelers bench is going at it with the Packers from on the field. What is this going to be for? Probably for fighting, honestly. Absolutely. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. My voice is gone now. All right, there is a lot of fighting, it seems. It seems to have died down, though. But there's still a flag on the play. The officials have yet to come out and say what the flag is for, but I don't think it's going to matter Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers rise to 6-3 in the division, putting us second behind the bird team, the thing with the wings. Meaning that we are done with the game. All right, let's see what other teams are all done. Okay. So, the Saints-Vikings game still has 3 minutes left. The Browns-Ravens game still has 4 minutes left. And the Lions-Chargers game just started. The Texans-Bengals also has 5 seconds remaining. It is Texans ball. So, they have just switched over to the Texans game. You missed it. Yeah, what did you miss? Did you miss the giant fight? Because that was funny as crap. You just see these two masses of people just colliding with each other. I also did not expect that. I honestly thought it was either going to be, Bengals player injured. Hang on. There's 5 seconds left in the Cincinnati-Houston game. They're all tied up. So it's probably going to go into overtime, which means that I'm probably going to either stick around till the end of this, or I might just head out here soon. Try to give my voice a little bit of a resty rest. Oh, the fight. Yeah, you definitely missed the fight. I mean, they're just flags. It was just like laundry. But let's see. Let's see if this last 5 seconds of this Houston game ends. So they're within field goal range. So all Houston has to do is kick a field goal. And it looks like the Bengals coaching staff are not happy. So if this goes through, then that means the Bengals will have lost to C.J. Stroud and the Texans. And it is good, ladies and gentlemen. The Texans have beat the Bengals. Dear Lord. All right. Let's go through a little bit of the post-game finales, at least from what I'm seeing over here, and then preview the rest of the games for today and on Monday. So let's start out. The first game to have concluded, that I was watching at least, the Steelers-Packers game ends. Steelers 23, Packers 19. Steelers take the W. The 49ers-Jaguars game ends. 49ers 34, Jaguars 3. 49ers put the foot down on the Glitter Kitties, ending the Jaguars' streak of winning. Good Lord. The Saints and Vikings still have 2.5 or almost 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Texans-Bengals finish. Texans 30, Bengals 27. What a game that seems to have been. And the Titans-Buccaneers end. Titans 6, Buccaneers 20. Coming up during the rest of today and all throughout Monday, we have the Lions-Chargers currently going on. The score is currently 0-0. Falcons, Cardinals, also going on currently. Score is also 0-0. At 4:25, we have the start of the Giants-Cowboys game. I predict that Dallas will win, but it would be really cool if the Giants pulled that one off. Also at 4:25, we have the Commanders-Seahawks. For that one, I think the Seahawks are probably going to win, but we will have to see. Then at 8:22 night, we have the Jets-Raiders game. That's going to be a doozy. I think that the Jets might pull that one off. I don't know, though. The Raiders just haven't looked good, especially not since firing Josh McDaniels. And finally, tomorrow at 8:15 p.m., we have the Broncos and the Bills. And I have the Bills winning, but Brandon Perna has the Broncos winning. He also has the Broncos as the number 1 team overall, which I don't know how that works, but it's a thing that happens. So that is the rest of your 2023. That is the rest of your Week 10 matchups. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming out. To everybody who popped over from the Grossi raid, thank you. You guys are incredible. I love you guys so much. 1:20 a.m. for the Raiders game out. Yeah, that's going to be how it happens when you're living out in the United Kingdom. But, Ben, thank you for stopping by all the way from Britain. Catch you on the flip side. Steelers Nation, absolutely. Jody, again, all of you, thank you guys for stopping by. If you enjoyed this stream, definitely make sure to check out some more in the future. I'm going to be streaming the Browns game next week. And then on my birthday, I'm going to be streaming the Steelers-Bengals game. November 26th, I'm going to be turning 22 as we crush the Bengals. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already subscribed to catch my other content, which includes post-game reviews. And that's about it. Got a new fan here, man. Checking your other vids out. Dude, thank you. And if, by any chance, you guys enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's or theories in general, I have a theory channel. And I do mostly Five Nights at Freddy's stuff that you can probably find linked over on my YouTube channel. But if you can't, it is Broken Valor. And it's just like the red... It's a red logo with like a silver chevron in it and like a black V. And you go over there and you'll see videos of like Five Nights at Freddy's stuff and Minecraft and Distractable and all that stuff. So if you like that kind of content, that is definitely the place to go and find it. I'm going to sign out for today, give my voice a little bit of a rest after all of that, and go celebrate by coughing up a storm and maybe eating a sandwich. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for coming out. Until next time.